welcome to The Business Connections, where collaborations create impact. This program highlights and celebrates the businesses who've partnered with us over the years, supporting growth, innovation, and community. Together, we're proving that when we connect, we create more. This is The Business Connections. Welcome to Marigot Cooperative Credit Union, rooted in community, driven by progress. Born from a 1954 study group led by Belgrave Robinson and Meshach Linton, Edney Sylvester, Siles E. James, and Hummel Hamlet, and Anthony Winston, Marigot Cooperative Credit Union was inaugurated on January 5, 1955, still headquartered in Marigot with branches island-wide. It's a member-first service with digital innovation and reinvestments in local loans and education, making it one of Dominica's fastest-growing cooperatives. Marigot Credit Union, your partner in progress.
Okay. Today, my name is Vincent Simon. I'm the General Manager of the Marigot Cooperative Credit Union, and I took up the mantle in April 2025. I came as being the manager of the credit union during some challenging times where one of the most significant challenges was our delinquency, and we also was looking to grow the loan portfolio, etc. And given during the time that I have been there, the end of year has just passed, December 31st. We have had some significant changes and achievements, and that specifically being having reduced our delinquency by 25%. We also celebrated another milestone where we got our loan portfolio up to $50 million, and that's significant. And also we had some real changes in terms of our marketing dynamics, and we have Ms. Nanya George, who is also now in charge of marketing. And what you might notice now is that there has been some new life in Marigot, especially in social media with our marketing team. We have begun some engagements, and we're also looking to engage people outside of Marigot. I'm not from Marigot, I'm actually from Nubia. I commute every day, and one of the things that I'm looking to do is also grow the whole portfolio in terms of the membership. A lot of people meet me and they ask, you all the way in Marigot, I wish I could have opened an account at Marigot, but I'm not from Marigot, etc. And that's a myth. The credit union movement is very fluid. You can be a member of the Marigot Cooperative Credit Union. Doesn't matter where you live. You just come in, you open your account, and that is something that in the future you might not even have to come in. The same way you can sit at the comfort of your home and order from Amazon or Alibaba all the way in China. Marigot Cooperative Credit Union is going to be able to come to you in the future, that no matter where you are in Dominica, you'll be able to open an account at the Marigot Cooperative Credit Union. We have discussions on the way with NBD where you'll be able to also do your deposits via their mobile banking system. So again, we're bringing the credit union to you.
Okay, so my name is Nanya George Charles, and I'm the Administration and Operations Officer, but I also I lead the marketing team. Marketing team is made up of four employees in-house, which is myself, Mrs. Charles, Miss Charles, Makida Charles, who is our admin in loans, Miss Nichelle Davis, who is our accounts clerk downstairs, and of course our loan supervisor, Miss Martin. So it's made up of 4 members. We have really picked up the task in May, and we have really gone out and really put MCCU out there. We have really pushed, especially our short-term loans that most of our young members are really tapping into, because they go seasonal. We usually come out at Carnival, and which our loan officer will tell you more about how the loan works. But as the seasons come up, we come out and we put out a package there for our members to accommodate them, especially those who don't have the collateral. So most of those loans are character loans. So we really push it out and plan it to really suit our members, particularly our young members who do not have that access to collateral. As it relates to every other product, we sell our loans, that this is the main thing. That's our engine of the credit union, that we sell loans, but we also want to grow our membership. So we kind of really going out there to look at new members, So that's why we, as Mr. Simon said, you don't really have to be in the catchment area. Once you are able to come in, sometimes what we used to tell our members, if you really want to save money, you don't want to always be tapping into it. You are in row, so you come to Marigot and you save it, so you know you don't have to, you're not always around the money, so you can save it there. And also attractive loan products really catch our young people all over Dominica, so they are coming on board.
My name is Marvin Martin. Presently, I'm the acting loan supervisor for the loans department. Like the manager mentioned, our loan portfolio is 50 million plus. Our present loan that we just hit, that helped us to hit that target, was our Christmas promotion loan. We offer seasonal loans. Presently, we have our carnival loan coming on stream effective Friday that members can apply for. One of our loans that actually helped us to hit that 50 million was also our low-income mortgage. That loan is $200,000. The interest rate is at 4.5%. We target low-income earners. Our diasporas also help us they also help in taking mortgages that help to increase that portfolio. So we offer seasonal loans such as back to school, Christmas loan, carnival loan, which was our first carnival loan we had last year, 2025. 25, we celebrated our 70th anniversary. Then we offer fishing loans, agriculture loans, land loan, medical loan, commercial loans, both mortgages and business. We offer farming loans, vehicle loans, personal loans, educational loans, and consolidations.
Radio is one of the mediums here in Dominica now that reaches the largest audience, and we had to use that type of marketing to get the people to come in. I mean, Marigot and the surrounding hamlets that we operate in, they might be close, but again, you have to get to the people some way, somehow. And DBS being the most popular radio station would obviously be an avenue that we could communicate to our members. Even now, right now we're looking at different marketing streams such as social media, etc., to get to the younger crowd. Our core base of customers is more the mature, older people who obviously would still rely on the radio. We talk about we are a farming community. You know, people might take their radio up in their garden with them because in the garden obviously there's no TV, etc. So we still will be relying on the radio as our number one source of advertising and communicating with our audience. And you know, when we have our announcements that we have to inform our membership of things such as early closures, etc., obviously we need to get that information to them in a timely manner, and the radio is one of the best mediums that we see in terms of communicating with our membership. So definitely using the radio, DBS specifically has helped us to reach members with our various loan products, keeping them engaged with the credit union, etc., and ensuring that our members are sort of connected with us every step of the way, and obviously that will trickle down to our loan portfolio.
Because when you hear radio, the first thing you say is DBS. I mean, there are other radio stations that people do listen to, but the constant listening, people will tell you DBS. So that's one of the first radio stations we send out our ads to when we use it, because we know that you are popular.
One day, I got a call downstairs that DBS was on the line. So I said, okay, no problem, put them through. And the young lady on the line said, well, Mr. Simon, we got an ad from you at XYZ. However, you know, if we run that ad for you, it's going to cost you $8,000. So I was like, what? She said, yes, the ad is going to cost you $8,000 because of this. I said, oh, it must have been a mistake. And I say that to say that, you know, she could have run the ad as is and send the bill $8,000. I mean, anybody would be happy with an extra $8,000. But she recognized that that was outside of our normal behavior and pattern, and it would have to have been a mistake. So she called. She took the additional step and called. That's easy customer service right there. And, you know, it was actually a mistake, and that saved us some money. So, you know, that is something I really appreciated about DBS. When we set policies, one of the things is the execution and the success of the execution, and we sort of have challenges in terms of the membership. their understanding, their adherence, and they follow the necessary policies. And as a credit union, we believe in educating our membership. And again, that is where we can leverage our relationship with DBS in terms of disseminating the information to the membership, ensuring that the members are aware and we don't catch them off guard. For example, you came in yesterday, you did a transaction a certain way, you come in next week and we're now telling you, okay, well, you're missing X, Y, Z. You catch them off guard, and obviously that will lead to customer dissatisfaction. But we can engage media houses such as DBS to ensure that we disseminate that information prior to their coming. For example, you have, let's say, independence coming up. You expect an influx of diaspora. We can engage DBS to say, okay, that the credit unions are encouraging members to update their accounts. They need your ID, your address confirmation, let's just say your bank reference. So you let them know prior. So when they come down with that information, because obviously if you know in Dominica in front of a teller and I tell you that you need your bank reference, you don't have it. And that might obstruct you from, executing your transaction as you so desire. So it's important that, when the credit union updates their policies or creates new policies, that information is disseminated to the membership, and through you, the media houses, we can make that process as seamless as possible, and that will trickle down to a better interaction for the members.
So that was one of the things that really drove us to really utilize the services of DBS to do most of our announcements and so. So what we'd really like to do maybe is to expand our advertising when we launching our new products, because mostly every season we bring out something new. So
I've worked with the credit unions before, I've worked with the banks before, and I've also worked with the quick loans institution. So I'm well versed, and I can tell you there is something special about the credit union in terms of the engagement with their members. Again, their members are part owners, and they have that level of comfort in coming to the institution to do their business, to handle their business. There's that camaraderie, there's that familiarity. So, I think they prefer to come into the credit union to handle that business because the level of service that they get is different from the banks. When you deal with the banks, it's more of a business transaction, a business relationship, whereas when you come to the credit union, you have that more family-oriented type of interaction. Sometimes I've done transactions in the past and you say, well, okay, your DSR is not within the criteria, so therefore you do not qualify for the loan. Whereas with the credit union, there's deeper engagement and discussion. They would say, for example, Mr. Joseph, your salary slip doesn't have enough, but I know you're selling ice pop and bread down the road. So where's your additional income to that? And Mr. Joseph, well, yes, I do, and I make X, Y, Z, and then you combine that. So we don't tell the members no. We work with them to see how we can facilitate they getting what because that's how they live, that's their livelihood we're dealing with, you understand? And you as a part owner, we will help you so that you now can give back to the credit union so that we can help someone else.
You're not just a member, you're a shareholder.
Exactly. So we building the credit union, we're building up the individual, we're building up the community. So that's the difference that I see within the credit union. And obviously that will trickle down to the portfolio as well.
And the other magical thing, or the other powerful tool that we use on the market is that we tell you that your loans and your savings are insured.
Correct.
Okay, so that's one of the good things about the institution. If you are to die today or tomorrow, based on your age, then your savings will increase a little bit to live for your dependents and so on. Your loans as well are insured via insurance companies.
Well, we are at the Marigot Cooperative Credit Union, an institution that makes provision for its members. It opens its door Mondays to Wednesdays from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. and Thursdays, no loans on Thursdays, from 8 a.m. to 1, and Fridays from 8 a.m. to 4. An institution that's providing, as I said, for its members.
Okay, good afternoon, Mr. Joseph, and I'm going to walk you through to our various departments at MCCU. So as you open, you're greeted to the accounts department. Here we have the teller station, and here the line where the members wait to do their business. We have reception here where you open, you inquire, you update your accounts right here at our reception and administrative section. All right. So here we have our accounts clerks, our account supervisor, and right here is our accountant office. And then we go upstairs to learn the other departments. Also downstairs you'll find the operations office as well, right here. Now we head to the loans department. Upstairs, our loans department. We're here. This is our reception area where members sit to wait to get served by our loans officers. So as you can see again, you'll find most of our flyers and brochures advertising our various loan packages that we offer. And here is the office to the general manager. You'll find Mr. Simon, our general manager.
Morning, DBS.
And here you'll find human resource and compliance. You'll find our various loans and collections officers. Okay, so we say thank you to DBS for coming all the way to Marigot to visit us at the MCCU. In Kokoi, I will say thank you. Thank you for your presence here at the credit union. And in Creole, merci pour Zakavini Marigot. And in English, thank you so much for visiting the MCCU. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of The Business Connections. It was written and produced by Delma Semper and Hassan Robinson. Interviews were conducted by Delma Semper, Hassan Robinson, and Cecil Joseph.